Yeah, but we're going to go ahead and move on into the second game here. Team First Blood is 1 up on Meta. It is do or die for Meta in this series right now, or they're going to be moving on to the gotta get it bracket. That's going to be happening here at the end of the night. And we do see Joybaj doing Joybaj things here, making sure he's getting vision onto Team Meta here right now.
That bracket just gets more names as we keep going. But something to note, your boy Sirius is back in. So they tag in the gold laner they've been playing with in the recent weeks. And he's on that Brody. Brody is such a great, how do I say, scalpel for the meta game currently, because yeah, if you do see Gina come in on you, if there's no BMI out, you can get that stun in. But look at this, Joybaj giving him a very cheeky visit.
Yeah, we do see that. I was wondering, especially with putting in that Karina, if maybe Karina's target is just going to be 6 at this point, especially as we get into the mid to late game. And as I can see, I think Karina is, we're still actually waiting. I think she's going to be building up into that assassin. We do see the chains come out there. Mikasa does go a little bit wide on that. We are waiting. We do see Joybaj coming out here. Does land the stun. Down goes 6. Sanguine Claws are out right now, and Joybaj goes down. We do see that lethal counter come down, but it is not enough to finish off Kid. Oh, I don't know if that's the place you want to teleport, and Chains comes out. Mikasa punishing Karina Kid for that kind of a little bit of a ballsy teleport out there. And right now, Gina is going to go ahead and pay for that as 4 members rain down upon him, and Joybaj is going to come here and try to take up and save this tower, but there's really not much that he's going to be able to do, and this might actually be a mistake. Look at the damage coming on as they trade, very poetically able to trade that tower aggro there.
Nope. 25% damage reduction, not gonna do you anything if there's like 3 or 4 dudes bearing away at you. So yeah, they chipped away at that gold shield, and Mikasa trying to punish on Luffy here. I was about to say, yes, confirmed, Kid has to build into the burst magical Karina, given that he is rocking Mystery Shop. And as you said, Private, he is gonna try to take down 6. That's why you burst. That's why you burst. He doesn't care if you have Time's Journey. A dead Diggy cannot bring out a TJ. And now too easy for Howl. Makes that turtle too easy for him. So far, Meta is making the most of the solution to the solution that TFB is presenting. If they pick up and they do skirmishes like this, like spread out what they once wanted as a clear 5v5. I'm talking about Team First Blood. Yeah, no. Thinking about it now, Meta wants to go 3v2s, 3v1s, 2v... You know what I mean? Like, they want to take these little fights. They don't want the Fatal Links threat. So, I'm liking it so far. About 2k ahead.
Yeah, 2K ahead and are kind of widening that gap a bit here. So, I mean, they definitely are going to be looking for these lanes. We are pulling up the items right now. We do see that both laners kind of at the at an even spoke here, though. We do see Joybaj did have to get away there. Not much happening. We do have Claude might be in a little bit of trouble at bottom, as we do see some members waiting for him, but I don't think they're going to be diving into tower for this right now.
Yep, that is Kid picking up the Genius Wand, so there is a good amount of burst, and Joybaj himself bursted down. Lethal counter to the face. They're not giving Gina here any space to breathe. Off-camera kill onto Annie, though, so they're looking to trade up top, north to south, coast to coast. I give the advantage to Meta. They are going to chip away at this turret, maybe take it down, and then they're in prime space for that turtle. But the answer back by Team First Blood, 2 lanes, top and mid. Oh man, it's so hard to read. It's so hard to read. Because Team First Blood, they are going to get away with so much here. And that is 2 scaling heroes on their side. Now it's very clear. But we called this game 1 too, man. Game 1 we said TFB has scaling. They're going to need to go to the 15, 18 minute mark. But they proved us wrong. I don't know how the Sicilian and Claude's going to catch up though.
Well, yeah, and then what we saw that we do have a turtle here, so it does look like First Blood is looking for a fight here. Prophecy maybe getting a little too close there. We do see that enhanced chains coming out and is going to go ahead and pop up both of those team members. It doesn't look like they're going to be in a position to contest this turtle, so they're going to make short work of it. Is meta right now. But what I saw before is that we had 4 members of Team Meta doing the job that 2 members of First Blood. But we do have an engagement here right now. Joybot is trying to get away. Lethal Counters comes out and down goes Prophecy. Kid coming in just a little too late for that engagement, and like you said, they are trying to make something happen with these non-full team fights. They're catching them when their rotations are off, when their team is split up, and Luffy might be in a little bit of trouble here. Is going to go ahead and activate that Nas to get the heck out of Dodge.
Yep. Trigger funny circus music. That's what that looks like in my head. But no, he bought so much time. And again, the longer this game goes, the more there's a chance for Meta to get punished by Team First Blood scaling. But regardless, there's a team fight though in mid. They are going to commit.
Yeah, and right now we do see that Luffy getting punished there. Just the target focus right now on Meta is more than First Blood can handle at this point in the game. It might change over. Oh, Luffy, we do see Prophecy does get caught there. Joybotch landing a Fatal Links. Mikasa's going to be able to get away. There's not going to be enough damage, and that torn apart Memory's able to pick off and finish Prophecy there. And right now, things not looking great for First Blood, as maybe the scaling a little too far into the late game for them, as since I mean you're not gonna, any scaling is going to be kind of mute if you can't make it to that point in the game right now.
Yep, the Meta could clearly deny the post 15-minute mark. They can just keep going, and that Brody is doing some serious business. Wink wink. I love how Team First Blood wants to dive, and then by that time Sirius has already put on so many stacks that torn apart Memory tears through the 5v5 team fight. So yeah, we're at the point where in Meta doesn't even have to bother, doesn't even have to worry about it. Like, yes, you could burst down 6 as long as he gets a TJ on. Doesn't matter. We can get some damage in, and then next thing you know, oops, Team First Blood is down like 4 dudes. So that's the best case scenario for Meta right now, and we're living in it. It's their reality.
Yeah, we do see that enhanced chains getting onto Kid there. Unfortunately, I feel like, especially Prophecy in that last fight, got a little eager to go ahead and like extend himself out. Maybe a little bit of, like we said, he's not used to playing the mage being as squishy. Usually auto attacks would be enough for him to be able to chase somebody down. Luffy kind of dancing around here, not wanting to let go of this tower, but we have 3 members here. They do show themselves, and Luffy's going to get out of there. We do have an enhanced chains, but Mikasa gets taken down, trying to push onto the mid tower, and this might be a little bit of momentum that they needed. They are starting to close the gap from 4K. We are within just a little under 3K lead by Meta right now.
Yeah, Mikasa's bling bling with the chain can only take him so far, could only save him so many times, and against 4 members, yeah, not gonna do it for you. But no, you have to consider that Team First Blood doing so well to keep themselves in it. They've kept this 3K gold lead as close as they could. But right now, this is not a fight where you want to take. This is not where you want to be. And you want to make sure that Prophecy and Gina gets to where they need to be. 2 kills, 2 deaths on the Prophecy Sicilian is a little too much already, I'd say. So yeah, you want to tower hog as best as you can. Save this mid lane tier 1 as much as you can. But wait, team fight mid!
We do see that Fatal Links coming out just after the time journey activated, but it was not enough to save Joybotch. We are still coming in here. Gina with that blazing duet, it is not enough as he goes down as well. They are so low right now. Is Meta. Mikasa gets taken down by Kid right now. Sirius diving in onto Luffy. Kid thinking twice about the engagement, being very disciplined here. Just waiting for the proper opening, not wanting to dive completely in on Sirius, even though the damage may or may not be enough to kind of one-shot him there.
Yep, it's in those situations that a tank Karina would have wanted to go in, would have wanted to jump right through, right? Every ult, every hit. And Joy Bunch catches one in the bottom. Is that enough?
Yeah,
Looks like the answer is
no.
no.
That ult, it does look like Kid does get taken down as well. So we did exchange there. Maybe not what you wanted as soon as this Lord is popping up, as you just lost your retribution on the side of First Blood.
Yeah, I was gonna say Annie might have gotten away with it, but Vengeance was on cooldown. But yeah, no, regardless, this is still a fight that Meta wants to force. They do get level 1 Lord. The chain knocks up Luffy again. Torn apart memory takes him out. The mega kill. Oh man. At least there is one thing that Team First Blood has going for them, and that's the push on bottom and this fat wave up top.
Yeah, we do see Joy Buzz getting taken out there, but this damage is just too much with the combination of Mikasa and Howl during these engagements, and all the while, as that front line is biting into First Blood, in the back, you still have Sirius putting on the stacks, making sure that when he activates that torn apart memories, it's at the right time as First Blood is disengaging and catching 1-2 opponents in that.
So, that being said, they still need to play around Sirius. They haven't punished him yet. It's going to be quite the payday when you shut down this 403 Brody. But that aside, I think Team First Blood have seen a little bit of the light. Not the kind of light that you shouldn't walk towards, but the light that could get you out of the woods. We've seen how much of a comeback they have and how much they can burst down 1 or 2 members immediately. But that 3k gold lead has grown into a 5k gold lead as more turrets are pushed. Oh, but there's a push. Oh, I'm sorry. There's a burst down onto 6. So slowly, Kid is also building up quite the arsenal.
Yeah, and then that's the thing when you are using a Diggy as a roamer there. I mean, you're going to have to think twice about sending him forward into a Karina, especially a damaged Karina who can basically sneeze and kill him. Mikasa, they're going to be going in on him. Is this going to be enough? He is able to flicker away. We do see the Fatal Links coming down. He is able to back out, but now First Blood is going to have to disengage again as the front line, Annie, on this Thamus is just able to tank so much.
All right, I love it. Guerrilla tactics from Team First Blood. And off camera, we almost just missed it, but Joy Bunch gets taken down audibly. I could have seen it. I could have sworn. I saw Sirius go, Nani? My torn apart memory didn't take anybody down, but that's because there wasn't enough stats. I think Team First Blood clearly just wanted to go for the turrets, and now they want to take their buff. Want to go in for the fight. Ooh, I love it. Discipline from both sides. But look,
from the back, we do see Luffy coming in there, is going to be able to come, and 6 gets taken down there, so they no longer have that time journey, but they do lose Kid in the process, and they cannot find the proper opening right now. Maybe the team a little slow in reacting to Luffy on that back line there. I mean, that was a perfect setup there, but just not enough from First Blood to kind of join in to kind of cover that escape.
Oh, Gina was punishing Annie a little too deep across a river, aren't you, friend? Luffy picks up here the BFP, the Brute Force Breastplate. Could that be enough? Team fight again!
My God, we did see that blazing duet come down, and Prophecy able to pick up the kill onto Sirius. And this is what we were talking about. With Sirius down, you are lacking a big bot of your damage here. Luffy still in there. Look at all the damage they're taking. Luffy is not afraid. They know that Sirius is down, and we are starting to pick up our positions onto the map right now. We're starting to try to zone them out. Luffy, the one-man tank here, basically throwing herself at this team, and we do see this Luminous Lord getting taken down very quickly. Are they going to be able to come in here and stop it? They're not. Kid picks it up. Howl in a little bit of trouble here as that reverse time is on Luffy right now. We do see that the lethal counter comes out, but it does not connect with anybody there. Luffy's still putting on some damage. Fatal Links comes up, land, and 6 gets taken down again right there, but Prophecy pays for that with his life. It is a 3v3 right now, but right now they're all onto Luffy. Luffy's not going to be able to get out of this right now. Joy Baj is in a bad way, and we come in with the blazing duet by Gina, God mode right now, and is going to go ahead and be able to get back out of there. But man, they were able to get the Lord, but at what cost right now?
One thing now in hindsight, if I may say, Team First Blood may have pulled the trigger a little too soon. They got impatient and they were like, yes, we got Lord, yes, we got Lord. It was a Luminous Lord, but not an Evolved Lord. But they may have picked a fight too soon. I think they overstayed their welcome, and they tried to kill Meta, and they thought they could have done it, especially since we did see 2 Fatal Links back to back. But it was too soon. It was too soon. Gina God Mode did not make it enough in enough time, given that Joy Budge and Luffy tried to buy time. And I was gonna say, like, there's not even enough stacks on this Claude, and the Blazing Duet could do damage. There were 4 dudes there, so Team First Blood, they need to cut it back, hold back, and then reconsider again where they can find these engagements. But there's one thing to say: Meta is not as much of an advantage as they were about 5 minutes ago. So this is good. This is more of a fight. This is more of a match we're seeing now.
Yeah, and we do see, I'm liking seeing this Esmeralda kind of sitting in this flanking position, just going all in. But where's the rest of the team? Because we are in there with a Diggy, able to hold her own. Is Luffy coming in there? We do see that Blazing Duet down, goes serious again, and this could be trouble for Meta as their marksman goes down. That is a ton of damage being taken away from Meta, and it looks like they're going to go ahead and try to zone out the rest of Meta as they push this wave up. And what we want to see, like you said, is that discipline. We know, Luffy coming in there, taking a heap damage. We do see a Fatal Links onto Mikasa, is taken down right now. Annie in some trouble, has activated that ult, but it is not enough to save him from 4 members of Team First Blood, but Kid does get taken down as well. However, Meta is gonna pay for that with this mid tower as Luffy, Gina, and Prophecy, the main damage dealers right now, are putting it to Meta. Is this gonna be enough? Are you overstaying your welcome? Looks like they have learned their lesson from that Lord. Are gonna go ahead and disengage here.
I love the pickup. Team First Blood so quick to learn from their mistakes. And yes, that was Gina pulling back. Could have again forced the issue and stayed a little longer, waited for that Blazing Duet to come in, but now they were like, okay, you know what? There's a Lord coming up. It's not evolved quite yet. That's 18 minutes. That's when the thunder and the lightning comes in. But this is 5 on 5. This is 5 on 5. Lord take. Private. Oh, it's so close.
We do see that Blazing Duet coming in, does drop 6 very low, and he does get taken out right now. Oh my God, this team fight, they've forgotten about the Lord. They're just gonna go for this kid right now. Howl goes down Mikasa. It looks like they're on the chase right now as Prophecy is picked up into the back, and down goes Mikasa. It is a 1v4 right now, and it looks like Team First Blood they're gonna ignore the Lord. They're just gonna push in with this parade of minions right now, and I'm not sure that there is enough for Anna to use. She does still have that vengeance. Is going to try to activate it. Is going to be enough to save it. It is not. This is going to be game 2 going to Team First Blood, and Meta unfortunately gets swept out into the still trying to get paid bracket.
Oh, and this does confirm some king